War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything, from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a boy. A boy! We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about... That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you look like when you're all grown up. You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son. Full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compression. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on. Okay?
You one. We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. This one's on the house. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be trouble.
Don't look straight into the light.
Chili chatter.
Decorations,
Are your future
detonated
bright?
toys. That's what will be used to down here. Just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. There you go. My goodness. Just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo. I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit. You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pen you in. Come over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amado wants to play.
These experiments are fantastic.
We experiment to prepare. Prepare. Of course, miss.
Stanley, turn the lights on too fast. You blinded a poor kid. Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? He's growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official vault responsibilities. So here you are. As overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Happy birthday! Your dad was afraid you were on to us, but I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool. You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for... Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Kronak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I'd better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was 10.
Are you having a nice time?
Happy birthday, Sonny.
I hope you appreciate the effort.
Happy birthday. Are you having a nice party? Goodness,
listen to me ramble. Such a nice. Here you go.
Attention, everyone! It's time to cut the cake!
Oh no.
I am mortified about the cake mishap. Simply mortified.
How's it going, Belle?
Daddy, I told
Nice
you not
party,
to act
butthead.
all
Now get- I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old lady Palmer. Mrs. Palmer said I didn't have to share. Who's talking about sharing, moron? Now are you gonna give me that sweet roll? Yeah, right.
I know
So,
you
what do you think we should call?
This party's pretty good. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to... Oh, right.
not sure anyone else
Gotta be
did.
totally killer, though.
Nonsense.
Hey, how about the... Hey, thanks for... I know that, anyway, happy...
Enjoy my
Yeah,
To go around all day
What
being
else
social.
did you say?
Having a good time? It wasn't easy.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? As a matter of fact, don't mention.
Keeping this a secret. Now go on.
Allow
I'm
me
sure
to
everyone else will take a
This
turn.
is simple. What happened with Butch? He looked awfully. God, what? I'm sorry.
I would offer you a piece of cake, but,
Do you think?
Come on, you guys can do better than
Nice
that.
party.
We need a good name.
I know you were busy with the.
Happy
water.
birthday, Sonny.
Everything's fine. I
Oh, you really are as dumb as
Enjoying
you
us?
are.
Nothing to worry about.
Sounds
Me and
like a
Andy got
washing
her all
Listen,
machine.
fixed up.
once you have finished being a good
Come
host,
on, Wally.
I
have
will
something I
always
want
have
to show
good
you.
You
ideas.
can fix it,
Jonas?
right?
Yeah,
Anyway,
got one.
I'm glad.
All sit down here. Super cool, right?
thanks. I'll send him
Jeez,
right down.
Wally, who's
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think...
the head
How
of the
are you
gang?
enjoying
You
the
or
party,
me?
Mr.
No
Palmer?
way.
I helped with the decorations, you know.
Happy birthday, dearie. My good. They should. And now look, since this was. Of course.
Oh, really? They're lovely. You did such a
What are you doing down here? If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will...
Are you ready for your surprise? The overseer gave you your own BB gun. Jonas found it down here. It wasn't... You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing. So, what do you think? Easy now. Well, what do you think? You can come. Couldn't have done it. Careful, it's a radroach. Just aim and shoot. Be fine. Good work. That's one less radroach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game on. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take. Hey, let's go. Come on.
Hey, sport. It's been a while since you stopped in here to see us. It's the big goat day today, right?
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
Well, you made it.
Morning.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. So talk it, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response? Question 2. While working as an intern at a clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor stepped out for a while. What do you do? Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do? Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer? Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do? Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed? Question 7. Oh no! You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment? Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it? Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and... Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives. Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous GOAT. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray as the situation warrants. All finished?
Hey. Good to see you. Here you are, Mr. Brotch. I hope I did okay.
Nothing for you to worry about, Miss Almodovar. Let's see. Very well done. Looks like it's the supervisory track for you.
Thanks. See you tomorrow. Hey.
Yo, Teach, I'm done.
Ah, Butch. Can I admit that I've been waiting for this day for a long, long time? Allow me to savor the moment. Now then, let's see. Really? Interesting. You've surprised me, Butch. I didn't think you had it in you. Hairdresser. Who would have thunk it?
You're so full of it. That isn't true.
All finished? Huh. Vault Loyalty Inspector. I thought that had been phased out decades ago. Well, sound. Ha! Closer to reality than you might think. Listen, I was just as obnoxious at your age. Just between you and me. If you don't like the results, I can make your goat come out any way you want.
I'm all done, Mr. Brotch. I guess. Wait a second. Can I have a potato?
Anything is possible. Even an egg.
That Mr. Brotch. It's safe now. It's back to work. Selfish and insubordinate.
You need
Come
to
on,
know
wake
these
up.
things. I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up! You've got... Yeah. Let's use... Oh. I'm looking at the vault with hand, but don't wait for me.
There he is. Hold it right there.
Gravity, more roaches. Holy smokes, that... It's close. Get off me.
Hold it right there. Don't make this more difficult.
You gotta help me!
Any resident found outside his or her quarters
Please help me! Please help me!
residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. Security personnel. Outside his or her quarters will be dealt with. That is all.
Where do they keep coming from? Roaches! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The other... It's a real... Not you're a good... You're the one everybody's looking for. Me and Andy were in a tight spot there, ain't no mistake. Good thing he loves toasting roaches so much.
I'm afraid you've missed him. I believe he's gone topside.
What's the big idea? Just hold still. Your left stabilizer's been knocked.
I am holding still. It's your old pulsing hands that are shaking.
If you keep turning like that, I'm going to crack your casing.
Don't blame me for your incompetence. I remember George used to have the lightest touch.
I think I found the problem.
I think you made it worse. Should I do this myself?
Don't be such an old woman. Just a few more adjustments and you'll be as good as new.
Just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance. Don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us. It's me. Tom.
Be careful!
Gotcha now.
I hope you're here. I've dealt with your Got you now.
My God, what have you done? You killed him! Why would you kill my father?
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry. I thought about it for a long time, but in the end, I decided it was best for you not to know. So many things could have gone wrong, and there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out. It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you already know that I'm gone. It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but at least you'll be safe. Just knowing that will be enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead. Goodbye. I love you.